Music is an integral part of human culture, transcending language and cultural barriers, touching hearts and having profound significance and impact. Many musicians express their emotions through learning a variety of instruments, but mastering these instruments requires spending a lot of time practicing every day. This is especially true when tackling pieces with difficult technicals, where musicians must devote a significant amount of time and energy to practice. In this process, due to many unhealthy playing postures and technicals, a lot of musicians suffer injuries, which affect their mental health and career development. So, in this video, I will introduce two books, Mastering Piano Technical and The Alexander Technical for Musicians, which specifically provide numerous insights and suggestions about how people should study instruments in a scientific manner. Also, I will analyze and compare how both books gave the suggestions for musicians. So, the book Mastering Piano Technical was written by Seymour Fink. He is recognized as a great piano pedagogue and pianist. He retired senior piano professor from the Department of Music at the University of New York. He has devoted a lifetime to study piano technique and its pedagogy. He emphasized the relationship between physical function and musical purpose. His book Mastering Piano Technical is a guide for students, teachers, and performers, which is highly regarded among pianists and educators for its comprehensive approach to develop efficient and effective piano technique. So another book, Alexander Technical for Musicians, was written by Judith Kleiman and Peter Blackock. They are both teaching Alexander Technical at the Royal College of Music in London. The Alexander Technical was written by Frederick Matthias Alexander, who is an Australian actor. He faced with chronic vocal problems and respiratory issues that threatened his acting career. Alexander embarked on a journey of self-observation and experimentation to understand and resolve his difficulties. How did he find this technique? Alexander discovered his technique through a meticulous process of self-observation using mirrors. He realized that undue muscular tension in his neck and body was causing his vocal and respiratory issues. By experimenting on himself, he developed a method to change this harmful pattern by becoming more aware of his habits, and by learning to stop or inhibit and choose a better response or direction. This process not only resolved his vocal problems, but also improved his overall health and functioning. So what's the purpose of this technique? The primary purpose of the Alexander technique is to teach people how to stop using unnecessary levels of muscular and mental tension during their everyday activities. It is a method of learning to move mindfully through life, involving recognizing and overcoming habituated limitations, which can cause unnecessary stress and pain. The technique emphasizes the importance of re-educating the mind and the body towards better postural and movement habits, promoting ease and efficiency of movement, balance, support, and coordination. The key contributions and ideas in Mastering Piano Technical, where Fink presents a systematic approach to piano playing that emphasizes the physical aspects of technical. He draws upon principles from biomechanics and ergonomics to explain how pianists can achieve precision, agility, and expressiveness with minimal effort and reduce the risk of injury. Fink's approach is more focused on the specific mechanics of piano playing. So both methodologies aim to reduce unnecessary tension and promote ease and fluidity of movement, which are crucial for preventing injury and enhancing musical expression. They both emphasized the importance of reducing unnecessary muscular tension through biomechanical understanding. They pointed out that release the muscles of the back of our neck to allow our head to move and balance forward and upward, creating a sense of space between it and our body. But how can we achieve a state of relaxed efficiency? Here, the Alexander Technical mentioned the concept of primary control and inhibition. The head of human is designed to relate up, forward, and up in relation to the spine. Soften the back of your neck, sink the top of our spine back and up. Alexander emphasized that inhibition is key to change, began by becoming aware of our own movement, observing our actions. Fink also mentioned that feel our torso length following our head upwards as the curves of the spine elongate. While moving upward, avoid augmenting natural lower back sway by releasing the lower back muscles and gently contracting the lower abdominal muscles. For example, playing the piano can lead to tense shoulders. That habit many people developed during their practice time. At this point, Alexander suggested using willpower to slowly practice and feel the change in movement to stop the previous habitual action. They both discussed that to find the correct direction for movement is crucial, such as allowing the neck to be free, moving the head forward and up, moving the arms as a whole, letting the shoulders separate from each other, and feeling your feet on the floor. They suggested that focusing your attention on the quality of your movement is very effective. A different idea from Fink, he emphasized the rotation that refers to a method of hand movement that aims to increase playing efficiency and reduce muscle tension. This technique involves utilizing the natural rotational movement of the wrist to enable the fingers to strike the keys more effortlessly. By doing so, players can avoid over-reliance on linear movements of the arms and fingers, reducing fatigue and injury caused by repetitive actions. So, the forearm rotation consists of pronation and supination. Pronation refers to the rotation of the forearm or hand, so the palm face down or backwards when the arm is outstretched. Supination is the opposite of pronation, where the forearm or hand rotates so the palm face up or forwards. The essence of the rotation technique is to assist the finger movement to the correct positions through subtle wrist rotations, rather than solely depending on linear arm movement. This not only improves the flexibility and accuracy of playing, but also helps maintain comfort in the hands and arms during long practice sessions or performance. Alexander mentioned that imagine that when your hands are placed on the piano, they feel as if they are floating on the water, avoiding heavy and tense finger movements. When playing the piano, it's important to find the coordinated direction of the movement between your body, arms, and fingers, which will better assist both performance and practice. Your spine will feel as if it is stretching upward through your shoulder girdle, which has been released. In response to the force of gravity, to drop the full weight of your arm, it means lifting the arm completely, not just from the elbow. So the students need to develop a feeling for the arm as a unity, not divided into hand, wrist, forearm, elbow. So, for body awareness, Both approaches talked about the importance of improved body awareness. They discuss anatomical understanding and ergonomical movement at the piano. So, to promote awareness of habitual patterns that interfere with natural movement and posture, we often unconsciously repeat many actions, some of which can become harmful to our body. So, we need to consciously understand how to properly use our bodies. Habits are usually subconscious. They feel familiar and reassuring. But our feelings can be unreliable. Free will involves making a conscious choice. For example, when we are in sitting, having our seat bone as the contact points with the piano stool. The hip can be free to create freedom and lightness of the whole spine. Here, Fink mentioned that body movement is shaped by the piano. He emphasized that establishing a healthful and natural posture at the outset is important, because many hours devoted to practice will only prove harmful if neck-head alignment must copy a standing posture with the head balanced forward and upward, the spine elongated, and the shoulders released outward to gravity. So, when we have body awareness, we need to understand the map of our body to better understand the relationship between the body and the piano. So finding a balanced state for playing piano and practicing are very important. For example, Alexander mentioned by understanding joints and how to use different joints to aid in piano playing can be beneficial for musicians. Also, observing our breathing can help piano playing. Being free with diaphragm and whole torso to move. When we have done them with arms, coming down, making the whispered sounds, make us feel calmer. Alexander finally talked about our emotions can influence our consciousness, with anxiety or the attention of others causing us to become tense and suffer from performance anxiety. We need to cultivate the ability to reduce the mentality of exceeding ourselves, maintain a present mind, play with heart, feel the music, and share the music. Actually, balancing our internal and external awareness are important for musicians to keep a long life playing. We need to observe our internal state to feel our body and to know how it should work on our instrument. Be aware of our whole self. Let awareness of our environment.